An LCA is a life cycle assessment, and what it is assessing the environmental impacts of a product or material across all life cycle stages, from production, manufacturing, construction, transportation, any replacement cycles, all the way through end of life and how that material is either disposed or repurposed.
There are two types of LCAs that we typically refer to when we are in this context. The product level LCAs are ones that identify the impacts for a certain material or a product, and these are found in environmental product declarations or EPDs. We use these EPDs and we assign the total quantity of building materials used in a building to come up with the whole building embodied carbon impact, which is also called whole building life cycle assessment. I measure the embodied carbon using life cycle assessment and then advise clients on what changes they can make and how they can reduce their impact. This could be design changes, material selection, or procurement strategies. And sometimes we also provide templates or resources that can be applied across the board on all their buildings or their portfolio level.
Some of the strategies we may recommend, depending on how far along the design process we are, can represent a cost premium. And I think it really comes down to the client of weighing how they're valuing that cost premium versus a carbon reduction. And that's something we really try to drive in our conversations with the client is you need to be thinking about cost, you need to be thinking about schedule, but you need to be thinking about carbon, and then make your decision with those three pillars of information, not just a cost-driven conversation, especially when we're talking to clients who have corporate climate commitments, who any carbon that they do not avoid upfront, they're going to have to offset on the tail end. So that other concrete might be a bit of a cost premium at the start, but maybe it's less of a cost premium than going out and finding those carbon credits in the market.